Hi guys, welcome to a new video back on the channel. Here we are back, but this time we're doing a bit of another review. It's been a bit of a while since I did the one. Last one was the Koorui G2722p, but I thought, because I'm buying a new monitor, I was like, let's do a review on it. This monitor, from what I've seen, could be wrong in different places, like in different parts of the world, but by far in the UK, this is probably the cheapest monitor I have seen. That is 200 hertz. It's an IPS panel, and it's 1 millisecond response time. This is going to be used for when I'm doing my testing on. It's going to be more of just something I'll be using just to test through with the game, while also having my other monitor that's on this desk for the temperatures, just so then you guys can see. Alright, this is the kind of temperatures you're getting, or this is what you're going to be seeing in the background and stuff like that. If you're running two screens, this kind of performance you're getting, or overall like health of, say if there's an overheating issue when I'm diagnosing something and I'm recording it. That is the purpose for me having this monitor. I have also got a monitor arm as well. I do have the two-armed one of this on my current desk where I do my day-to-day stuff, like gaming and editing. But yeah, let's find out what's exactly in this package. Alrighty, so we've got our lovely power cable. We've got in a kettle lead, not too bad. DisplayPort cable. We've got the course tape is going to be the pain in the arse. No. Oh. Let's grab this thing out. This is the stainless steel. Ooh. Very clean. Even though it's not something I'm going to use, it's nice to have. I'll just put that to one side. Let's get this fucker. There we go. Rip at the thing. Let's see the actual stand itself. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like plastic kind of shit, to be honest. Sorry for my constant swearing, but that's what you get with me, to be honest. But yeah, it's not like cheap, but it's also not like, oh yeah, this is like expensive kind of stuff. But it's for the price that I paid what? About, like, this retail, when I saw it, was around £110. But yeah, with it being, so what a really good kind of thing for that one. But let's see. Right under all this, let's lift this bad boy up. Put that to one side. Ooh, this does look nice. Oh yeah. Now that is a really nice looking monitor. I've just got the power button on it, so I'm guessing you could also use it just to do the rest of the stuff. You got two HDMI ports, and I think that's an aux, yeah, an audio port as well, and a DC port, you know, for the power. That's really nice, actually, not going to lie. For something, it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like the price that it is. Like, I have got a Lenovo Legion monitor. That is similar kind of performance, but that's like 0.5 or 0.3 milliseconds response time. I don't use that for gaming, I just use that for editing. I know it's a bit excessive, but it was really cheap at the time. And that sometimes ranges around, from what I've seen on Amazon, is around like 120, 130, but it's more of this. I saw the price of it, I'm like, and I've heard good things about these kind of monitors for being really cheap, but really good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to build it up Put the rig right below us that we're going to use it for testing. Actually, the game, just my main rig entirely, so we'll probably load up some... We'll probably load up a nice, good-looking game, probably like Pragmata, for example, because that game does look stunning. So we'll put that on and just have a look. Well, yeah, be a moment. Oh, wow. That actually does look really nice. You can tilt it upwards. I think you can tilt it and just down it. I don't think you can actually raise it, from what I can see. Generally, all you need to do just to assemble it with the stand is get the big thick piece, click it into the base, and then just click into the back. It is built. It's kettle lead. It's like a bit of it's a more power hungry kind of 19 volt 3.42 amp kind of plug, but that's not really going to make much of a difference. But what we'll do is now we'll get ourselves signed in. Let's get a game loaded up. Oh wow, this game with the IPS screen does look gorgeous. I mean, yeah, I'm still in progress of doing the series that you'll see on the channel as well, and I'll also leave it as one of the videos that will be the next text to click on, so you can watch it if you are interested in that. That is, it's quite a good game. There's a bit of controversy with people with it, but we'll ignore that. It's just a great game. I think generally, if you want to try a new IP, definitely give Pragmata a go. Yeah, I'm just standing around, but just the colours, they look very vibrant. This is going to be better, like, say if I'm on a game like COD or Fortnite or Resident Evil, anything that's going to be more action areas, you're going to see more of the colour of it. It's more of, I don't want to get into the game, too far into the game, to the point where you're going to be seeing, like, I'm going to ruin something for the series, like, because I don't want to carry on with the story, just in case, say, I see something cool or anything like that. But I will, you know what, actually, I will give a bit of a juicy bit of just checking out the combats for it all. Okay, so I've just decided, I've just pulled out the controller, the scuff controller that I use. Yeah, I like paddles on the back of a controller. It's a really nice controller, this is, to be honest. Would recommend it. But wow, oh fucking hell, this looks beautiful. This might look better on, like, in person, on camera. But wow, look at the detail and the attention to detail and all those pixels. Wow. What? For the price, brilliant. Yeah, you can get better quality than what this is providing for you. Like, you can even get an OLED, but OLED's a completely different category. I have, well, currently I've got the VA panel that you may have seen in other review videos that you've seen, the curved screen. Then I also have over here two 27-inch IPSs that I need to clean. But yeah, I digress. There's a LG, there's a Legion. But this Koorui monitor, I used to think, oh, it's cheap brand, not going to be good. But I finally actually gave it a chance. And wow, I am impressed with it. But honestly, if you want a monitor and you don't want to be spending 200 quid or anything like that, or $200 or anything, depending on where you're from, if you don't want to be spending that kind of money on a monitor, definitely give this a try. If it's on sale, even better. There may even actually be better models out there. I have been seeing around in the UK that there are some good deals on monitors. You can get like a 1440p, I think it's a 200 Hz or 240 Hz, 1 millisecond Samsung Odyssey G5, I think for around 180, 200 or 210. But yeah, for the price I paid for this and the retail price for it, I think it's an absolute steal. With it on, the colours, the saturation, that's not even me doing anything, that's just me just putting it on base, and it's brilliant. So But honestly, if you want a monitor like that, check it out. If you don't, if you want to spend a bit more and you want a bit better like quality stuff like that, I'd probably say an LG Ultra Gear, for example, or something like that. But I daily drive them, so I know what they're like. This is going to be something I'm going to daily drive, and I'll actually keep you guys updated on how I feel about this. And over the next couple of videos, I'll probably mention it briefly. But apart from that, there's nothing but praise I can give this monitor. So I think you should give it a try. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to go play. I'm going to run around and have some fun and test this monitor out some more, and also mount it on the monitor arm. There might be a post later on with the new and improved test bench system that I've got going on at the moment. But if not, then it might be in the next video where you see like when I'm doing some reviewing or diagnostics. Because this whole area is mainly for that kind of stuff. Whereas on the other side, where I just showed you, that's more of my gaming, editing, and all that daily driving stuff kind of thing. But I do also like doing testing products, reviewing products, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Well, we'll probably be continuing Pragmata. I'll catch you guys then. Adios.